What's going on, guys? It's your boy Christian here, back at you for Sneaker Talk with a brand new sneaker video. And today I wanted to share with you guys what might be one of the best sneakers of 2018. This spring and summer, Puma is bringing out the Running System franchise. This series celebrates the concept of future meets retro. RS stands for Running System, and it's a high quality cushion that they used to use back in the 1980s. It was used in some sneakers in the 1986 and 1987, the RS 100, the RS 350, and they're bringing it back in 2018. Now, Puma first dropped the RS 100 in 1986, but then shortly after that, they released the RS Computer Shoe. Now, the RS Computer Shoe was like the first smart shoe ever. Now, by smart shoe, I mean a shoe that was able to track the distance you ran, the calories you burned, how long you were running for, and it had a computer chip built into the sneaker, and you would then plug in your sneaker into your computer, your big boxes of a computer, and you could analyze all of your information. I know now that sounds pretty common with a lot of shoes. We have a lot of apps and devices that can do that, but we're talking like 30 years ago, back in 1986, 87, they were really ahead of their time. These right here are the Puma RS Zeros, and I'm gonna get into some details about these shoes real quick, give you guys a 360, my first impression. And this is the first shoe from the RS line for 2018. They're also releasing the RS 100 and the RS 350, and I'm looking forward to those releases because Puma is teaming up with a couple of brands and creatives to make some pretty cool collabs and give them some pretty dope themes like video games and music and photography. And for any of my fellow Sonic the Hedgehog fans, oh, you are going to love the sneakers they have later out this year. The Puma RS Zero to me is definitely a sneaker I could have seen them releasing back in the 80s and 90s. It definitely brings you that retro vibe. It's such a unique looking shoe to me, and there really isn't too many other sneakers that can sort of give off this exact aesthetic on the market. So that's one thing I really like about it. They also have a really cool array of materials on the shoe. On the toe box alone, you guys can see 3 different materials. They use like this nubuck followed by a leather behind it in like a light tan color, and then they also have that white mesh behind it. The side of the sneaker is pretty cool. There's a lot of small little intricate details that go into the shoe. You got that stitching with the Puma logo going down the side. You also got these extra little stitching or embroideries as well on top of this white leather upper. One thing I really like about the shoe, besides the different materials that they use on it, is the color blocking. The color blocking is really different. It's a little bit all over the place. You get hits of black, you get hits of white, you get hits of this like teal green color as well on the very back of the booty and on the outsole too. The midsole is on the bulkier side, but it's not too bulky. So if you're like opposed to wearing those dad shoes and you're opposed to the dad shoe trend, you can still get behind the shoe, because as you guys can see, that midsole isn't completely massive, but it's just a nice amount of balance in my opinion between a streamlined 2018 running shoe and going back to the 80s archive with this whole bulkier aesthetic. The laces that they include for this sneaker are some white flat laces with some like extra details on it. It's not your typical white flat laces. You also got the Puma branding on the tongue in this black leather tab. It says RS Zero Running System. Now, throwing these sneakers on feet. These sneakers are really easy to throw on feet because it uses this like booty system, so the tongue never really gets stuck to your foot or anything like that, your ankles when you're putting your foot in. I really like the fact that it is this like one unibody design, and it also makes it for a very comfortable fit, a fit that hugs your foot well. So if you're wearing these all day long, you're not gonna have any issues. I've been wearing these all day long for the last 3 days or so, and these are just so comfortable. Part of the reason why the sneaker is so comfortable on feet is because the entire lining, like the inner lining part of the shoe, is this neoprene material, so it's just a really soft feeling around your entire foot. Now, the midsole is pretty chunky. I feel like I'm actually like an inch taller wearing this shoe, so if you want to gain some extra height, a little 1 inch increase, definitely a shoe you might want to look into. Taking a look at the back of the sneaker, it really pops with this like nice hit of green with that TPU like ribbing on the back. There's also this cool little lace pull tab. It's like a weird lace pull tab that they have going on. It's still firm in there. Just because it is like a shoelace kind of material doesn't mean it's not going to be firm. It's definitely going to be useful if you are trying to pull your sneakers off really quick with this. The Puma RS Zero is definitely a sneaker I would recommend for all day wear. I've actually been wearing it all day long for the last couple of days, so I know for a fact that these are going to hold up after a long day of walking around and traveling. I am hoping they release some more fire entire colorways of the shoe. If they want to release a black and red, I'm not complaining. So if you can try out the Puma RS Zero in store, I would definitely recommend you do. These are releasing exclusively at Livestock first on April 14th. So if you have access to a Livestock location in Canada, definitely hit them up or even try buying them online. And then they're releasing globally on April 19th. If you guys want to see some more content surrounding the Puma RS Zero, then check out my Instagram at SneakerTalkCA. I'll have some photos up over on there. With that said, let me know what you guys think about the Puma RS Zero in the comments section down below. Are these sneakers a cop? Are they a drop? Do you like this modern retro theme that Puma is going with? And if you're like me and a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, are you excited for the Puma RS 100 as well? And of course, if you like this video and you want to support the channel, please smash that thumbs up button down below. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.